Evening everybody, it's been another scorchio day today. I'm doing it in the kitchen because it's nice and cool. It's absolutely baking outside. I've been doing a little research and just looked at famous people that suffer from PTSD and what's happened to them, and I'm just going to read that out to you in a minute, and I'll put the link on the post, and then it's quite interesting to see actually what's happened to them, and you can kind of relate to that. So Whoopi Goldberg is the first one that she witnessed two planes collide in midair as a child. I mean, oh my God, how the hell, like seeing that as a kid, and then, and that child, as she was a child, living through that and not forgetting that must have obviously haunted her for a long period of time, and probably not be able to talk about it for a long period of time. Michael Sellers, professional tennis player, suffering PTSD, obviously when that famous match, when that supporter stabbed her in the back. So that must have been, from playing tennis to obviously have that happen to you, then you kind of like don't trust anyone around you. You don't want to be near anyone. You don't feel safe. That was totally unexpected, obviously, for what happened to her, back in 1993, believe it or not. So Mick Jagger, obviously we know Mick Jagger from Rolling Stones.
How do you know Mick Jagger?
So what's his famous song? So yeah, so moves like Jagger. So
that's not even his song.
So Mick Jagger, he witnessed his girlfriend commit suicide in their home. I mean, I don't know whether hopefully no one's seen that. I've definitely seen that happen to me in the prison service, where someone has attempted to commit suicide, whether they're self-harmed or whether they've tried to take their life by hanging themselves. That to witness that and to try to brush that, as I did, brush it off and forget about it because part of the job actually is not part of the job. You shouldn't be put in that situation, but it does happen, and you try to forget about it. It did, and it still has me thinking about a situation like that. Who else we got? Jacqueline Kennedy. Obviously, she witnessed assassination of her husband. That obviously we know that famous time where Kennedy got shot. And then obviously to witness that, and maybe someone else has witnessed something, a line of duty in the forces, the friend being online, that you could never get over that. I don't think you can never really forget about what's happened there. Alanis Morissette. So remember when the songwriter, due to a quick fame, she obviously couldn't cope with that, and she started to take drugs and alcohol to get over that, and she couldn't cope with it. I mean, that must happen to a lot of famous people when they have, obviously, their height to fame is straight away, and they're not actually told how to deal with that and how to cope with it. And that, we all want it, but would you want that really? I don't think I would. I don't think I would at all. Barbra Streisand, another good song. So obviously she was performing.
I know what song you're thinking of, but that's not even her song.
I know. Just the lyrics.
Barbra Streisand.
But obviously, she was an actress and a singer, and she didn't perform for 30 years on stage.
She's still alive.
Because she was singing a song and she forgot the lyrics, and she froze on stage. And because of that, she just couldn't perform because she was so scared of going on stage and actually singing and forgetting the lyrics, and that must be so daunting and so terrifying to be in front of thousands of people and then be in a situation. So yeah, that's something that obviously that's never got over that for 30 years. That's a long time. And is it Ariana Grande? Mm-hmm. So she, remember the Manchester bombings when she actually was on stage and that happened. I mean, no one would have thought that would happen, no one would think it would happen to anybody, but that happened to all those people that were there, and she was on stage at the time, and she must have been petrified, as well as everybody else involved in that, and being scared for your life, thinking, am I going to die? Am I going to die? This is the last seconds of my life. You can't imagine, I wouldn't want to be in that situation. What I've experienced myself, and my colleagues experienced that in prison service, or anyone in a public sector jobs, on the front line. You just wouldn't want to be in that situation or witness anything like that. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you some facts today. and I'll put that link on the post in a bit. So I bet do my press ups now.
Yeah, let's get to it. Enough of this chatting. Enough of this chatting.
It's too hot.
You can do it. Come on, it's only 25. So remember, this is an open nomination. So if you feel inspired by what Mark is doing on a daily basis, you don't necessarily have to post on here every day. You can just do your 25 press ups and, you know, maybe look into PTSD, the services and charities that are there to help people, the reasons why, you know, people unfortunately get PTSD. And I think most importantly, there is help out there. You are never on your own. You know, someone is always going to listen. Someone's always going to be there. So
yeah, just get help. Don't suffer, I was saying, in silence. Just get help, talk to someone, get it off your chest, just speak to someone, get signposted somewhere, get to speak to the doctors, speak to the Samaritans. If you don't feel comfortable, speak to a friend or neutral friend. Just get it out there. Okay, thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
see ya.